guys, the Lululuma here, and welcome back to my Medieval 100 Baby Challenge. Honestly, we have quite a bit going on, so since we aged up a ton of Sims last time, we have basically all teenagers now, which is a really unique opportunity for us. We also don't have to worry about too much since Elias is an independent toddler. He is able to actually go potty by himself right off the bat, and I feel like we just have such a unique opportunity to work on things and get out a little bit more than we have been. You know, it's always hard with these challenges because you start having like a ton of children and you're like, oh, I'm trapped here. What is sad though is that we are going to be saying goodbye to Iris and Giselle this episode. I'm really not looking forward to that, if I'm honest. It's a little bit bittersweet just because we've had Iris pretty much since the beginning of this challenge. I think she's been here for about 10 videos now. And I really don't want to say goodbye to her. It's really devastating. Giselle is also pretty close to aging up. Like I said, we're gonna work on moving them out together. She only has to get 2 more skill points in the fishing thing. She actually does have a lot of aspiration points too, which is going to be nice because once we get more of these teens moving out, Adelaide is going to continue to need her potions. And she did finish one of her jewelry pieces. She actually got quite a few jewelry pieces, or not jewelry, sorry, gems, from the bees here, which is actually quite nice. We were not getting any for a really long time. Hopefully we'll get another Shinolite. I'm really still hoping for another Shinolite. We haven't had any luck with that since we botched the other one. We are gonna have to be careful that we don't make too much money because Joan has the writing aspiration and John has the painting one. Speaking of which, John can go ahead and wake up now. Go ahead and take care of your needs so that you can start painting. Make good of his somewhat decent mood for the day because my oh my have we been struggling with getting him in a good mood since we got the baby taken away from us. Like, just it's not worked out for us. Surge emotion, wait, what was that? Surge emotion, oh, that's gotta be for a cheat. What is this? Well, we're not gonna use that. I don't know what that is, but I don't want to use it. Also, if any of you guys had any suggestions for like her books, like what we should name them and stuff, totally let me know because I do plan on keeping a lot of them to pass down to like the children in the house as opposed to selling them. I'm only going to sell really what we have to for the aspiration. And same thing with John. I'm really only interested in selling what we need to for his aspiration. I believe we have to get both of them to level 10 in their respective skills. But I think that will allow us to have, you know, A, not only a lot of books, but B, a lot of pretty art. Because like our house is kind of bland when it comes to decor. Like we've got like the physical items, yeah, but like that's about it. Oh, she's gonna be in her 3rd trimester in 7 hours. Oh, we are getting closer and closer and closer. Let's actually go ahead and give this to Iris because Iris is down here, and then we can go ahead and just have her sell that when she gets around to it. We also have a lot of toys from the children's father, so that's a bit interesting. No, Elias is destructive. Elias, you remember how I said you were a great child and you weren't going to cause us any problems? You can't start causing me problems now. That's disrespectful, honestly and truly. Why don't you be productive and take care of yourself like you're supposed to? Thank you very much. I'm so excited that we have another cat in the house. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm devastated that Tibert's gone, but I'm really just happy that we continued Tibert's legacy through Choi. We are gonna have to eventually get another cat, and I'm a little bit worried about that because I haven't wanted to update my game. I'm not too interested in the new pack. You guys will have to let me know how you feel about the new pack, but in particular, I don't particularly care. A lot of the gameplay that I enjoy in The Sims 4 comes strictly from mods, so really, at this point, I'm only buying packs if a mod needs them or they're on sale. So you guys have to let me know what you guys think about the Enchanted by Nature pack or whatever it is. Because, like, it seems a little bit interesting, but also I'm like, do I really want to pay, like, 40 bucks for that when I've already spent, like, $600 on this game? I don't know. At this point, I can't be convinced to just buy something to buy something from The Sims 4 anymore. Alright, we got Elias chilling. Joan is working on her writing. We are still trying to get him inspired, and he's decided to not stargaze for some reason. Did the weather change? Is it now cloud gaze or something? There we go. Go ahead and stargaze. I know you don't want to, but I don't care. You simply shall because I said so. Also, why don't you go ahead and wake up Vincent? Oh, there's a lot of dishes here. Can you go ahead and clean that up and then go ahead and take a piece? Miss Ma'am here is chilling. She's got her jewelry going. Go ahead and send to fetch a gift, send to fetch a gift, send to fetch a gift, send to fetch a gift. Now, Vincent's aspiration, I've personally never done. I don't know if we will be able to do it, so I'm really curious to see. So he needs to discover secrets. Go to another Sims residence, select the front door, and eavesdrop. Or interact with mailboxes, dressers, beds, and desks, or other objects to snoop. Imagine the secrets to be discovered. Snoop for secrets. Poke around another Sim's belongings to uncover secrets. Try snooping through trash cans, dressers, beds, desks, mailboxes, or bookshelves to start out. Eavesdrop on Sims. Select another Sim's front door and choose to eavesdrop. You can also find two Sims who are having a conversation and choose the eavesdrop option in the friendly social category gossip menu. So it seems like a lot of it overlaps, and we can go ahead and go to a house. I am quite interested in his aspiration, like I said, just because I've never done it, and he's a nosy Sim. And also, he's just so cute. I'm like so excited. We have a Sim that finally doesn't look like a Nora. He looks nothing like a Nora. And I'm really, really happy about that. I cannot express enough. Because, like, even in John, you can see a little bit of Nora's facial features, and I'm just like, no, I want new. Oh no, she botched this jewelry that was so expensive because she's sad. So, you know how we botched our Shinolite before? It's because she's in a bad mood, which is a bit of a shame. So she's very sad right now. It is going to bother her. She's not going to be able to work on her stuff. So right now I'm going to have her bond with her bees, and then I might try and get like a moodlet eraser. I think that's honestly what I'm going to end up doing with Giselle's potions, or Giselle's aspiration points, whatever it's called. I don't remember. Tibber! My baby! And you don't have a clean litter box? Oh my gosh, I'm a horrible cat mom. Ugh, throw me away. You don't have time to sleep right now. Go ahead and let Lickface invite to household. No, we don't want a ghost cat. I'm sorry. Ask to fetch gift from the netherworld? No way. What am I gonna get from the netherworld? I didn't even know that was an option, but hey, Tiver. Let's also make sure we clean his litter box, because that's just foul that he had to come back from the other side and use a dirty litter box. Oh, whoa, what the heck? He just like disappeared. Oh, he's finally inspired. Yes, yes. No, he went back to being fine. No. We've got Tiver, and he's a happy cat ghost. Can I turn off the aura for the cat, too? I'm not really a fan of the aura. It seems I cannot turn it off. That's okay. Well, I was hoping I could, but it seems like he's gonna get the emotional aura. Both of my children are fine. That's terrible. I need this emotionally mindful thing to go away. Don't be in control of your emotions at this rate. Oh my goodness, I have more swarms that I can collect? That's ridiculous. All right, we'll go ahead and collect those, send them to fetch a gift, have her take care of her needs. And then we will go ahead and use the negative moodlet thing for her. Let me go ahead and just buy those real quick, too. All right, not bad. We actually got 9 moodlet solvers and a bonus spear begon, so that's pretty awesome. I actually quite like that. We're definitely going to need those, because that's the only way I've been able to manage the fears and, like, negative moodlets so that Adelaide just, like, can function. If you're gonna do this challenge, I would definitely recommend investing in both of those and potentially sleep replacements, because my oh my, it's really just carrying us in this challenge. It's absolutely insane. Also, my cat is jumping on my desk naturally, so sorry if he's thumping and bumping. My lizard is currently out and he's losing his marbles. Are you gonna like get inspired outside? I will have you paint outside if that will get you inspired, because he keeps getting more and more fine. We have a young adult supposedly starving. A young adult supposedly starving. Oh, we have an elder hen. Oh, that's so sad. I honestly might hold on to her, genuinely, because like we don't really need the simoleons anymore, and like the extra days with eggs is a little bit more beneficial. So I think I'm gonna hold on to her. The roosters I'm tending to get rid of as soon as there's like a younger one that can help with making a hatchable egg, so I'm not that worried about it. Joan has finished writing an entire book. The book will be added to her inventory for future reading enjoyment. Joan can also publish it. Vincent has discovered that Giselle has the secret ripped pants. Giselle ripped her pants. She's not even wearing pants. What do you mean? Poor Giselle. We're just in your business in a way we don't need to be. I'm gonna hold on to the book for now. She doesn't have the want to go ahead and publish it yet. She just wants to write books, so I'm gonna hold on to it for a minute. Hopefully that will solve it for us. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of chicken feed right there. Hopefully we don't have to worry about our fish for a while. Oh no, if she can't fish in the extreme cold, what are we gonna do for our challenge? You know what? I can have her go fishing. Giselle cannot travel because there's a social event going on. Oh no, we're getting wrecked by our yard sale. You know what? Iris isn't even at the yard sale anymore. Let's go ahead and cancel it. Just go by yourself, Giselle. You don't need to take anybody else with you, but she can actually work on getting some skills from that. Oh, she got a hematite. No way. That's another really good gem to go ahead ahead and grab. Heck yeah, girl. All right, let's see. Do we have another house in this area? I didn't build a whole lot over in this specific spot. Oh, it looks like we do have a house over here. Oh, it's Nora's old cottage. I don't think anybody lives here. Well, that's not gonna help us. That's definitely not going to be what we need. Go ahead and inspect cottage. No, we don't need that. Oh, is it the nightly mushrooms? These grow in the winter. I would get these, but like, what are we going to do? Make money off of them and be rich? Disgusting. Dang, we really don't have any other neighbors in this area. That is so sad. I'm curious, can he like snoop for secrets in his own home? Because that would be ridiculous. He cannot. Okay. I was really hoping he could, but I'm not so fortunate, naturally. Oh, you're inspired. Get over here. Go resume your large classic painting. Get to work, good sir. Oh, Tipper. My little guy. He is such a babe. The hematite's very exciting. She cannot die with that, which means we're going to be able to make a second hematite jewelry, which is going to be freaking bomb. Oh my goodness, Vincent's just discovering all sorts of secrets from people. He's just being nosy as can be. I'm not even telling him to be nosy. He's just doing that on his own. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and drink our moodlet solver, and then we need to get to making jewelry. You can not go cry it out, girl. You're going to be fine in like 5 seconds. Just trust me, okay? Ghostly meows. Oh, she's scared of the cat. That's funny. I thought she had a new fear. I was so mad, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? All right, since we're not gonna sell this, I'm gonna try and use the cheapest thing we have, which looks like it's our platinum. And then we can go ahead and make our hematite. Oh, why am I using such an expensive design? Hold on, let me be cheaper here. I said let me be cheap, and then I grabbed like the most expensive design I could, naturally. Okay, now we're being cheap, which is perfect. She is very focused up here. She is having a time writing her book. Go, girl. He's not inspired again. Are you kidding me? This fine moodlet is making me so angry. Just let my baby be inspired. He's like so close to being inspired, but he like can't get there. Oh, some Sims just can't seem to get along, with each new conversation and interaction having the potential to turn unpleasant. It's certainly looking that way between Joan and Vincent. They are gonna have the difficult family dynamic now, which is a bit of a shame. It looks like he's been teasing her. Oh, she's mad. She's genuinely hurt by something he did. Vincent, what did you do to her? Do we need to have him have an unfortunate pool accident? She can't even write her book anymore. All right, we're gonna have Joan work on her emotions. Her siblings are ruining her life over here, and she's not able to actually do anything. Oh my goodness. Wait, why do you also have a negative sentiment towards Joan? What happened? It's hard to forget or forgive the past, which may make being around Joan unpleasant. Joan, what are you doing to you? Are you the misery in this house? All right, Adelaide had the desire to go ahead and swipe something, and he needs to go ahead and eavesdrop. So we're gonna see what she can swipe while we're here. I'm not really seeing too much. Kick it, plant a stink capsule. Oh my goodness. She is here to be a menace to the Tanakas. Vincent has discovered that Mia has a secret. Now I'm a believer. What does that even mean? Those rockets are dangerous, sure, but if you launch up to space in one and everything lines up just right, you can crest ever so slightly above the moon's orbital proximity, time it correctly, and you can witness the greatest sight known to Simkind. Moon bears. And that's right. There are terrifying bears on the moon. I've seen them. What? You don't believe me? Listen, they don't want anyone to know about those galactic quadrupeds. What? The things I saw when I was up there, it haunts me, but you can't tell anyone. If this gets out, I can't go back there. They can't take me back there. Oh my goodness, she's totally bonkers. Oh my goodness, I'm really loving his stupid little eavesdropping thing. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna see if we can't get in here and eavesdrop and swipe anything. I'm pretty sure the Tanakas will end up talking. And hopefully while that's going on, she can go ahead and swipe something. I just have to find something swipeable. Attempt to swipe that. Can you reach this? No, you can't. Oh my goodness. Wait, what can you swipe? Attempt to swipe. No, she can't reach that either. This is inappropriate. Please stop. Oh, we got caught. That's funny. Is it because they're... Oh, she's literally in the room. Sorry, Mia. I didn't realize you were literally right there. I didn't see you at all. Go ahead and share the big news with me. Wow, we haven't even introduced ourselves. I haven't even introduced myself to you, and I'm just like in your home trying to take your stuff and snooping through your thing. Sorry, Mia. Oh my god, Haru, don't be looking at us right now. We are the worst snooper in the world. Haru, why are you just watching us? You cannot just be watching us snoop through your things. Oh my goodness. Vincent has discovered that, oh, his name's Eisen in this. It's supposed to be Haru, but whatever, who cares? My funds magically Rosebud. Listen, I don't know where those extra simoleons came from. It felt like it happened in an instant. One day I checked my account and saw all my funds were normal as expected. A few hours later, I'd randomly acquired thousands of simoleons out of nowhere. It must have been an accounting error or something. I swear I didn't steal them. I was so nervous, I panicked and spent it all on a bunch of new furniture to hide the evidence. If anyone finds out, they'll assume I'm a thief. I love that they just have like reference to the cheats in this game. That is so cute. Attempt to swipe recently caught. Okay, so she's not able to steal anything. Alright, so we are continuing on with the Lucero household. I'm gonna go be nosy. It does seem like the Lucero household has split up again. Oh no, she just left. Alright, well, there used to be a family here. For some reason they've split up, so let's go ahead and go to a different house. Alright, we're gonna give the Allaire household a try. They have a lot more Sims in their household. Guys, look at this lot I built, by the way. This lot is insane. Like, what do you mean I built this? How the heck did I even build this? Like, it keeps going. There keeps being more. Like, every time you change an angle, there's more. No secrets here. Perhaps a little hunting for another's dirty laundry isn't in the cards. By the way, this is Cassandra Goth. She's married to another Sim. This is from my Ultimate Decades challenge that failed because it got corrupted, but I still do have like the Sims sort of. So at least we have them kind of like in theory still. A fire has started nearby. Where is a fire? Who's burning the house down? Oh my gosh, Cassandra, I will save you. Don't worry. You didn't know it, but I'm the hero you need. Oh my gosh, did he develop a fear from that? He's got a fear of fire now. Vincent will want to run away and hide from a fire and has an increased chance of starting fires accidentally. Are you kidding me? Can we go ahead and put this out? Let's help them out. We got you, Cassandra. Don't worry. She's just a girl. It's okay. All right, we have to get back into snooping. Unfortunately, Cassandra's little mishap with the fireplace totally interrupted us. It's a little interesting that you can just be like standing right next to somebody and snooping through their stuff and they like don't seem to care. I feel like that was a bit of an oversight for drama, although I feel like maybe if they had like changed how it was, like they wouldn't really be possible because it's actually quite hard to swipe stuff too. But I feel like there was a missed opportunity to, you know, just have like more drama. Ooh, Vincent has discovered that Christopher has the secret, a trashy habit. You're telling me you've never gone over to a neighbor's house and used their trash can? Taking out the trash can be such a hassle sometimes. All I want to do is get rid of all of these gross water cups my house guests left everywhere, or maybe a spoiled grilled cheese once in a while. Sometimes I can't even be bothered to wash those dishes. I just need them gone. So if my trash is full, I'll just pop over to their trash can real quick and drop all of the dishes in. And they've never noticed anyways. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I feel very strongly about this. I'm gonna go on a little mini rant, guys. But I actually live, like, genuinely in the middle of nowhere. So, like, if you like want your trash gone, you have to take it to the dump in your own vehicle yourself. So people are really intense about touching other people's trash cans. Like, we don't even get trash cans supplied to us. Like, I have to go to Walmart and buy trash cans, right? Middle of nowhere. Totally. Oh, this I've lost whatever this originally was. That's a shame. That looks ugly there. Anyways, I feel very strongly about this trash secret I've learned. Me and Christopher are now enemies. He is now like the biggest op we have in this save file. I can't stand him. He is now the Don Lothario of my medieval save. Also, if you guys didn't know, I hate Don Lothario, which gives me an interesting segment. I'm rambling today. I don't know what it is, but it gives me an interesting segment. I am rebuilding Pleasant View in The Sims 2. Not in The Sims 4. I'm just making it my own in The Sims 2. I actually was thinking about doing a little Let's Play. It's going to be very casual just because I'm not that intense about The Sims 2, even though I love it. It's like one of those games where I'm just like brain rotting. Yeah, but that leads us to an interesting solution to our problem with the Not So Berry Legacy. So my Not So Berry Legacy is really struggling with the fact that EA's game just doesn't work a lot of the time, which is a bit unfortunate because I was really, really enjoying it. Hopefully there'll be some patch fixes, but you know, I can leave it there for now instead of fighting with it and losing my marbles, because trying to fight with this game makes me lose interest in it, you know what I mean? And I feel like just like putting it down for now and maybe starting like a Sims 2 Let's Play would make me a lot happier in the long run, because at the end of the day, this is still just a game that I'm like playing for funsies. Ooh, Vincent has discovered that Finn has a secret. Bell of the Eyeball. Ew, what does that mean? That sounds gross. There are these rings I see folks wearing around town. They're odd, to say the least. It's not just how they look, it's how they look, if you know what I mean. They appear to be looking at me, and only me. Every time I see them, the eyes follow me. Listen, it wouldn't be such a big issue if only one other sim had this ring, but they're everywhere, at least to me. And when I close my eyes, these rings are all I can see. I'm never alone. The rings will never leave me. I've been having nightmares about them, and lately they've been escalating. In the last dream I had, I saw myself wearing one of them. It sent a chill down my spine. I would never let those rings get to me like that, would I? Is that a Lord of the Rings reference? I'm not gonna lie, guys. References like that go over my head, like, entirely. I never, like, register them. I'm always a bit like dense, so you'll have to let me know if like some of these are referencing things and I'm just not getting it, but I feel like that was a Lord of the Rings reference. Ooh, Vincent has discovered that Cassandra has a secret, not so merry. When it comes to receiving gifts, I'm much harder to please than most. What can I say? I just have unique tastes, regardless of my personal pickiness. There are also a lot of mediocre or even straight up terrible gifts out there, so yeah, maybe I did repurpose a few of those disappointing gifts I received. I turn them into gifts for others. Sometimes I even give the gift back to the person who gave it to me after enough time has passed. It's just efficient, and they hardly ever notice. You know what they say, one Sim's trash is another Sim's treasure. Just, maybe keep this to yourself. I wouldn't want anyone to know I'm a serial regifter. That is so on brand for Cassandra, I feel, just like, you know, from her being rich and stuff. Alright, I have snooped as much as I need to. Now we need to go ahead and just eavesdrop. Honestly, I'm just gonna queue it up and see what happens. I'm sorry, why is the Grim Reaper here? Are you reaping the chickens, Grim? Grim, you cannot be here all the time just taking everybody's stuff. This is disrespectful. Vincent has discovered that Sigrid has the secret. None of your biscuits. Ooh. It's been said my family are descendants of the Lord Reginald Wainscott Stickywick von Dosenwald. Before his nautical voyages, it was rumored that he had several relationships throughout his early years. I've traced my ancestry back enough that I can almost find a connection that could link us together, which seems pretty definite to me. But I don't want word to get out. I'd hate to be treated differently just because my ancestor was the 37th Earl of the Biscuit. I just want to be treated normal, like everyone else. Oh my goodness, Sigrid. Hilda's secret is when I learned how to walk as a toddler, I had a penchant for walking into trouble. One day I found a big metal tube in my neighbor's backyard. He was fixing something on it and didn't notice when I toddled my way through the open door on its side. Of course, I'd brought my favorite toy with me and was happy playing with it while tucked away in the little corner. Well, little did I know this tube was actually a rocket ship that my astronaut neighbor was tuning up right before his next trip to space. But when the floor started rumbling beneath me and the light suddenly changed around me, I managed to hop over to the window and saw myself surrounded by the stars. It was incredible, but I knew I'd get in huge trouble if I was found. So I hid in a different little nook. With a nice view of the window, playing with my toys, I watched the stars and planets soar by. When we finally landed, I managed to sneak my way out and waddle home in just in time for dinner. Somehow no one noticed. That's a bit funny in medieval times, but like, it's Sims logic. We're not gonna worry about it too much. We can now confront Sims with a secret. Ooh. Alright, so since we have two of the Sims here, let's go ahead, a friendly introduction. Let's at least be polite before we confront them, you know? Alright, so to confront them, it says to go into the gossip section and then confront about secrets. So let's see what Hilda does. Right in front of her father and everything. Like, the Baltas are known for kicking butt. Although, I will say, Sigrid is the scariest one and we have to confront her next because she's the one who gave Marcus the sick scar. Wait, where did she go? She just, like, left. Alright, you'd never believe this, but the Sims 4 is doing weird Sims 4 things. And for some reason I can't like knock on their door or get in the house. Maybe it's because Grim was here, but I'm gonna go ahead and head home. I will make note of all the Sims that we talked to. Marcus, why did you kick over your own trash can, dude? What a dork. Anyways, I will make note of who we have secrets on and confront them later on. All right, I'm not too sure what happened there, but we are back, fortunately. It is a new day. Iris is going to age up, and we are definitely not going to be able to finish her thing, but I wanted to go ahead and at least try to get a gold in the Finchwick Fair and also check to see if there was possibly a golden treat or a golden egg so that we could make a golden treat, because that would also be really, really nice. That is still something I'd like to work on. So I figured why not just have Iris come down here. We do have a few issues with, say, Giselle, who is currently not able to fish either in the ponds or through the hunting and foraging mod. So she might not be able to age up anytime soon. That was a really unfortunate thing to happen to us, like literally the night before. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and give them the pink wool because our brown wool is poor quality, probably because we haven't been taking good care of our animals because I suck. All right, let's go see if we can't sell anything out of our inventory for a little bit more of a profit. We're gonna try and haggle with Agatha over here and see if she'll give us a better profit. Oh, she said yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, we were able to make a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and see what we can go ahead and buy as well. Also, ignore their outfits. I literally changed everybody's outfit here beforehand, and Agatha just decided to like switch back. I was like, whatever. This happens a lot when I'm doing the events in town that are like this, where they like pop up once a week. So not really something I'm too worried about fixing, but I did try my best for like you guys at least. And then let's go ahead and check out the grocery shop. We did not have any luck for a golden egg or golden treat in here. No luck in both of these. We are so unlucky. You know what I should see? If she's able to like fish here. No, it's too cold. No, this isn't frozen. Look at it. It's moving. No, they're judging my pink wool poorly. Esther, this wool doesn't look particularly strong, nor is it consistency very consistent. I don't think it'll win. Way to ruin my night, Esther. This is disrespectful. It's Iris's last day. Oh, it looks like we're wrapping up the competition. I don't think we won, but we did give it our best shot. Iris is Austin's faring friend today. Oh, wait, it's not anything from the fair. He is happy to offer Iris a favor for being a member of the village community. If Iris wants to carry forward the daily faring friend tradition, she should find a Hinfordham Bagley local and offer them a Finchwick favor she thinks they'd enjoy. Does that mean you're gonna do me a favor and make sure I win? Because that would be awesome. All right, it looks like the fair is finally wrapping up. Poor Iris stinks something awful, but we don't know if we've won yet. No, we just got a participation trophy. Dang it. All right, well, I tried my best. All right, it was a little bit of a bummer that nothing good came of Iris's last day, but I have gone ahead and removed her from the home just so we have the extra space. I feel so mean about that. It looks like the snow is starting to thaw. Wait, Giselle, can you go fishing? Oh my god, that would be fantastic. Please be able to— No, it's frozen still. Why does the game do this to my heart? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about you. How are you doing over here, Vincent? I'm so sorry. Let me just like not forget about my poor child. I literally forgot we had a toddler. Ugh. Throw me away. All right, anyways, Miss Ma'am here is in a very good mood. How is she doing on gems? It doesn't look like we have anything super exciting. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is collect the swarm from all of these. We also do have our hematite that is now fully charged. I'm debating if I should leave the ones that we're keeping on this little table because I feel like I'm gonna forget them. And then I feel like that also sets like a nice limit of how many we can actually have because this can only hold like 8 pieces, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that'll be nice. That'll kind of limit us on the overpowered items that we can go ahead and snag and kind of makes it a little bit more like choosy. Vincent's just in here bullying his sister more. Vincent, why don't you go ahead and fiddle around or something? Leave your sister alone. You're just like ruining her life over here. Oh, so we got some citrine. So Sims will randomly find simoleons doing things around the house. Not too exciting. And Sims will not start a fire when cooking, which is quite interesting. I think I am going to go ahead and try and sell the amber though, because that is a ton of money right there. Since Giselle's kind of trapped here for now, she's basically going to take on what Iris was doing, which is basically all of the chores and whatnot. So she's going to have a lot of opportunity to go ahead and bond with these bees, be doing the yard sale, all of that stuff. He is finally inspired. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, perfect. So I did learn that the fine moodlet isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you have to get the upper version to get that surge emotion that we saw in the beginning of this episode. I thought that was a cheat. It's actually a feature of a pack or something. So if you see that and you're like, why can't I ever get my sim to be anything but fine? You need to get them a super fine, basically. And then once they're super fine, you'll be able to go ahead and pick whatever emotion you want them to have. So definitely something worth knowing. I didn't know that. You know what's weird? It's saying she can fish together with, so I'm going to queue up fishing for her and see if that will allow Giselle to go fishing, but I think it's just a glitch, honestly. I don't think it's going to let her because the like pond is frozen. I think we're a little screwed on this. Yeah, it didn't let her. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and tend the table, stock the table. We'll have her start a yard sale. I also forgot that Vincent learned a secret about Giselle and that I never read it to you guys. So history class, third period, I was in the front row. I remember it like it was yesterday. My teacher, Mrs. Sakamoto, asked each of us to give an impromptu speech on the history of Princess Cordelia. Naturally, I was a bit nervous, but nothing could have prepared me for what happened next. As I stood up from my desk, I heard a terrifying rip as the rest of my jeans split open in front of everyone else. And to top it all off, I was wearing an embarrassing pair of old Void Critter undies because, yes, it was laundry day. It was mortifying. I swear I can still hear the cackling of my classmates in my nightmares. No! Giselle! That sucks. I would literally cry. Like, so bad if that happened. I mean, I've had my pants ripped before, don't get me wrong, but it was not in front of classmates or like anything like that. It was in front of people that are just gonna like playfully tease me for the rest of my life. But like, it doesn't really matter. Yes. Okay, so he's started one painting. He has finished it. Looks magnificent. Why don't you get in here and go start a second one? Heck yeah, everybody's making amazing progress while we wait for this baby to get out of the oven. Yes. Okay, so he has finished the first part of his little milestone. He's just gonna need to sell some stuff to collectors. I think I'm gonna go for the paintings he has that are kind of like lame. Oh, what's this in your pocket? Hurrah! This plaque represents the celebratory cry of having combed through geological formations and extracting the fundamental building blocks of matter. A complex feat. Not really. It's all elementary. Oh, okay. I didn't know he got all of these. Can I place this somewhere? All right, I went ahead and put it in the sitting room. Just so cute that he earned that. I'm really proud of him. And then I will go through these paintings. There's some that I obviously want to keep, and then there's some that I don't want to keep. Ooh, and Joan has also finished her book, which is super fantastic. Go ahead and let her go to sleep. She's gonna need to write a lot more books, which I'm really not surprised about. Oh my goodness, these two are so upset with each other. He really doesn't like Joan, and I literally had them in the same room all day today. You guys, Adelaide is going into labor. She's having her baby. I'm so excited. Finally. Oh, we had a boy. Oh my goodness. Bubblegum Pink gave us so many amazing names. I'm gonna have to go through these. Hold on. Okay, so they gave us the name Lucius for a boy. Absolutely adore that. So I'm gonna go ahead and name them. Oh, we had a girl as well. Okay, good. And you gave us a lot of amazing names for that as well. So we have Lucius, and let's see. We're gonna go ahead and go with, oh, Lunette. That's so cute. Keep the twin names together a little bit. Absolutely adore that. Thank you so much for the amazing name suggestions, Bubblegum Pink. Unfortunately, we are going to have to roll for your babies, so let's hope they all survive. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do Mom's roll first. She just needs to avoid a 1 here, and she is good. We'll go ahead and roll for Lucius since he was born first, and he needs to avoid 5, 10. No! No, I didn't even get to say what numbers he was going to avoid, and he got one of them. Oh my goodness. All right, and then let's go ahead and roll for Lunette. Oh my gosh, we just lost Lucius. That is so devastating. 4. Okay, so Lunette is still here. Do I even want to play anymore? I swear I'm devastated. Alright, so I was accidentally an idiot and I whisked away Lunette instead of Lucius. So Lucius is now the one who gets to be here because I can't undo that. I just simply don't care to play through the last hour again. But what's more exciting is now Miss Ma'am here can go ahead and see if she can make herself a birthday cake. Alright, so it looks like we are in need of eggs for the birthday cake. So I'm going to go ahead and have her go up here and collect eggs. We should honestly be fine. Also, I just realized that my rooster was not with most of my hens. No wonder I'm not getting getting any hatchable eggs. What a dork. All right, she is grabbing a lot of eggs out of there. I think we're actually pretty good. 14 eggs? Okay, we are so golden. Look at us go. Oh my goodness. Vincent's awake and he's being an absolute terror. Do not do that, Vincent. Go ahead and go potty. What a turd. He's just mad he has a new sibling. He is mad he has a new sibling. Oh no, he's mad because Lunette got taken away. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I just goofed and did that to poor Lunette, but whatever, we have Lucius. No, ignore your baby for a second. I'm so sorry. I know you need to take care of your baby, but I need you to protect the cake before like Vincent gets into it or something. So not only is she the first child we had, but she's also the first child to make it all the way from birth to adulthood. So I'm very proud of us. Like, she completed all of her aspirations along the way and everything. Oh, she's squeamish. That's a shame. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the aspirations super parent just because I feel like that'll be pretty easy for her to pull off. She's already achieved a few things. Discipline your toddler, child, and teen of 5 times. Ooh, not fantastic. Adelaide has entered young adulthood. It's time to dream big and plan that ultimate bucket list that she could accomplish in life. Explore new possibilities in the soul's journey panel. So now that she's an adult, she's able to actually earn that stuff, but we need to go ahead and actually roll for her real quick. All right, and I have not rolled for a young adult. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of random numbers. I'm just gonna roll and we will come back and see. So we got a 13. Oh shoot. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of one of our hematite rings. All right, so they have a 1393. I'm just gonna sell it from her inventory and then set the family funds back to 1393. I want to go ahead and actually get Logan over because he is the adult male that we know the best that we're not related to. Oh my goodness, and Logan was so fast to get over here. Perfect. All right, well, let's go ahead and just cloud gaze with him, get to know him a little bit better because we have like a decent friendship with him, but we're not like a super there. It'll be no problem for Adelaide. She's so good at befriending people in this game. It's truly terrifying, honestly. Oh, he's got the controlled emotions. Okay, so let's see if this is glitched out because some people say it glitches out. Perfect. That is so good to know. So these are actually a feature of the game, not a cheat or a mod like I thought it was. So definitely, if you didn't know that, make use of that because pretty awesome, honestly. All right, I'm gonna take a risk here and see if we can flirt with Logan. Adelaide is pretty seductive. See, she's doing amazing already. She didn't even have to worry. All right, I think we've nailed it and they're gonna go ahead and do the deed. Hopefully we get a baby from this. Definitely wanting that in our lives right now. Not her immediately going back to sleep. Girl, stop. And she is not pregnant. Since she is an adult now, let's go ahead and grab the fertility thing. And of course, now that I'm in here, I'm going to struggle to find it. There we go, fertile. And then let's go ahead and suggest back-to-back woohoo with Logan. Hopefully he has the stamina. Logan, do not let us down. Awesome. And Adelaide is pregnant. Yes. Okay, so we are now on to like our 11th pregnancy now. We have had 14 children. We have the fertility trait, so we might see some triplets. That would be very exciting. But I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I can't wait to catch you in the next one.